Hey folks, I'm HP's Dr. Pink. Today's topic is a song by acdc, one of my very favorite ones. It's not Hell Spells, it's also not Highway to Hell, as most of you probably think it's Lotta Rosie. Really love that one. And so the sounds are going to try some lyrics, but it's basically only about the rhythm guitar, a version which you can work up on your own, because there's sometimes two guitars in the original one, but this one works for one guitar. These were the three main parts of the rhythm guitar. Of course, the song is more complex. If you really want to learn the whole song, listen to the original song, of course, by it or whatever. And I'm going to show the three main parts which make the rhythm guitar in this entire song. And then you just put together the parts which fit in. About the sound settings. I've chosen a Marshall amp just with a master volume. They have the maximum tube saturation, 4 times 12 British 70 British amp, and only a very short reverb. Also, the room where the microphone is in, it's also a little room to give this very dry British sound. And about Lotta Rosie, it's basically a description of a very fat woman, which the guys met, I think, in a special place for some services which are provided to men by women. We won't tell the name of it now. So let's check out the parts that are basically easy to play. Rhythm is always a bit tricky with acdc, but pay attention to my instructions and you can do it. One thing I first need to mention, all the acdc recordings, the guitars are slight out of tune, means they're tuned a little bit lower than the normal 440 hertz tuning. I think they do this on purpose to create a special sound, but I now chosen a normal 440 hertz tuning. But if you really want to go for the original ones, maybe try 430 or 428 hertz tuning. However, so the first riff is this one here. That's pretty fast. It's 158 BPM. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and the trick is it starts in 1, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then it's in 8 notes. You play with alternate picking. And just play through in eights. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you start with the upstroke because it starts on one end. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last chord, it comes on 4 and is also an upstroke. So 1, slow it will be like this. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the whole thing. That's the first riff. The second riff, when the band comes in, is pretty similar. You start do the same riff as before. And now comes the second bar, which wasn't played before, got filled with the following riff. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on 4 and on 1 end comes a chord. So twice upstroke. Then on 4 and 1, and on 2 and comes the bass note. On 3 comes the chord again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Then the riff plays in. So 1, 2, 3. And then you combine those two parts. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. Now comes the second part, also pretty easy. You have an F5, D5, and the trick is that they really have grip. F5. Also take the A and the D string here, I'll make it a little borry. And the rhythm again is essential thing. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And now, even we have off beats, we don't make ups, we will all make down beats. So 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on the D5. The D5 is here. 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and we play the middle 4 strings. That you have the maximum biteness or grip. You damp the high E string with your middle finger, damp the low E string with the thumb, and then you can really get in the funky strings. Really go through those strings, and then this chord really starts to bite. See how it bites. So I really go through the strings. Yeah. And then comes the whole Lotta Rosie. We have an A5, just play through, and here's same thing, that it really bites, go through the strings, don't get the low E string, and damp the B and the E string here with your index finger. And they really go into the string. Same on the G5 now, make a borry in the 3rd fret, on the B and E string, and here is easy, go really hard through D, G, B and E string. See? So the whole thing is 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Yeah, and I forgot that. The G5 comes on 4 and so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That comes 3 times, and then comes the ending phrase. Pretty simple here. 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 3, 4, and then the whole thing starts again. But now the rhythm is the problem, and all down strokes. 1, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 3, 4. These, the last two are on the beat. So 1, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1. And then the whole thing starts again. Let's see how that sounds with the track. Yeah, these were the parts of Lotta Rosie. I mean, it's not the speed is a little bit the problem, and the rhythm. But if you start to play ACDC, the rhythm patterns are always the same. You have this 1 and 2 end syncopization. You have the 4 end thing going on. It happens often, or it starts on 1 end, stuff like that. And the rest is just listen to the song and put in the 3 parts which are played at a certain spot. And of course, not every version is exactly the same, but it works with these, basically with these 3 parts. So now let's play through the whole thing with my track. Yeah, folks, that was now Lotta Rosie by ACDC. The main parts of the rhythm guitar, as I said at the beginning, of course there are 2 guitars which work together, but this version I showed works for 1 guitar, but also could split up in 2 guitars. That's no problem, but that's basically what's going on. And there's several parts of the original song. Sometimes they're longer or shorter solos. There's also a solo part. And this works with the main riff, which I showed. So you can really work it out, and it's cool. And yeah, just do it. Dr. Pink, want to say something more? Dr. Pink really likes rock. Yeah. What we want to say, the tabs and the backing track, at least there's this exercise backing track, can be downloaded at HPCrazy Students Club YouTube. Join there because it's my main social media profile there as well. It's for free. There's a lot of other stuff there for free, but the downloads are not for free. They need to make the premium membership upgrade, but it's cool to be there anyway, so join there. And Dr. Pink will be very happy about that. Dr. Pink, that was Hell Spells. You're not supposed to play now. We show that in another tutorial, so subscribe to this channel and be cool and be ready and enjoy guitar playing. Bye.